1.8, we're going to explore transformations. We're going to apply transformations to points and set of points, because when we get to absolute value functions, we're going to find that we might want to pick points to try to apply our transformation to, rather than the whole function when we're graphing. So translating, remember, is moving left or right. So perform the given translation on a point 2, -1. Give the coordinates of the translated point. So first I'm going to graph 2, -1. Okay, so what happens when I move that 4 units to the left? Okay, the only thing that's changing is the x. I've moved 4 units, 1, 2, 3, 4. The new point is -2, and the y stayed the same. How about when first off, I'm going to graph the point. How about when I move it 2 units up and 3 units to the right? Okay, 2 units up, 1, 2, 3 units to the right, 1, 2, 3, and the new point is 5, 1. So you pause the video and try the 2 underneath this. Check your answers and see if you got the same thing as me. And then we move on. Reflections. When we're reflecting across the y-axis, only the x-coordinate is what changes. Okay, because it's just going right straight across the y, and then vice versa when we're reflecting across the x-axis. The x is going to stay the same, and the y is going to change. So sometimes what we need to do is we need to use a table of values, and then we can perform the transformation that way. It says that in this first thing that I want to translate 2 units down. So what happened when we move up or down? What was changing? The y. So I don't care too much about the x-coordinates right now. I only care about, since I'm going down, I only care about the y. And how do I indicate going down? I'm going to, going down, I subtract 2 from that. So 4 minus 2 is 2. 0 minus 2 is -2. 2 minus 2 is 0. And 2 minus 2 is 0. So they're my new coordinates. So now I graph -2, +2, -1, -2. Zero, 0, and 2, 0. And then you just connect them so it looks like, and that would be my new function. Reflection across the y. What does reflection across the y do? Reflection across the y does the opposite. Negates the x. So if x is -2, when I negate it, it's +2. 1 is negative, or negative 1 is 1, 0 stays 0, and 2 is negative 2. So there's my new coordinates. 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 0, 0, 2, oops, and negative 2, 2. So what's this going to look like? Remember, you're reflecting it across the y-axis, so it should flip. Okay, you have 2 on the next page to try. 2 on the next page to try. You can use the blank column to help you. Actually, the blank column is in the wrong position, so don't let that misguide you. Make sure that you highlight the column that's being changed, and then plot the new points. Pause the video and try them. Made an error here. Negative 1 plus 3 is only 2. Let's see if I graph these right. Okay, and hopefully you were able to get those without the errors that I made. And now we look at stretches and compressions. Okay, so horizontally, it affects the x coordinate. Just think about that it always is multiplying the x coordinate, whether it's a fraction or a whole number. And then vertically, it's multiplying the y coordinate, whether it, again, is a whole number or a fraction. So we're going to look at our next examples. It says horizontal compression. We'll do a horizontal compression. And the factor is 1/2. So the main thing you need to know is horizontally, which variable is that affecting? Is it affecting the x or is it affecting the y? And this is multiply times the x. So I'm going to take 1/2 x. So this would be -1/2, 0, 1, and 2. So there are my new points. -1/2, 3, 1, 2, 0, 0, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. So as you can see, it comes closer to the y. You try the next one, but I'm going to change the problem from horizontal compression, because we just did that one, to a vertical stretch. And what happens when you're doing a manipulation vertically? You're going to multiply times the y. So again, you might want to just move that over to the other side and go ahead and try that. And hopefully you agree with that. The next slides are the homework that goes with this lesson, so it's all there combined. You can go back and back to the prior things to see how you do, and then submit in the assignment and the notes.